Tracy Scott.
That's me.
Hi, how you doing, Miss Scott?
I'm good.
My name is Tuwanna GLENN. You can have a seat. I'm with ESR, Spearmint and Self-Reliance. Okay, I'm going to give you my card. It has my direct number on it in case you need to contact me. And we need to do something else before we get started. This is the agency confidentiality form, and it's basically saying that anything that you share with me is between you and I. If the police or lawyer is involved, I will have to release the information. Okay? So I'm going to get you to sign that for me, please. Okay. All right. So I have in my records your address is 5565 Good Hope Road, Winston-Salem 27105, and your phone number is 555-2331. Is that correct?
That's an old number.
That's an old number? Okay, I'm going to mark through that. Okay, so what is your new number?
336-555-4775.
4775. Now, is this a cell number? Okay. Okay. Are you a little nervous? That's why you're here?
I don't know what's going on.
So I don't want you to be nervous. So we're gonna do
Okay.
it. Okay. So, the reason that I sent you a letter to come into the agency is because it was reported to the guidance counselor that you no longer have a home, that you're now living inside your car. And this was reported by your son, Xavier. Okay? Do you want to tell me a little bit more about that?
Well, we got evicted about a month and a half ago.
Okay. You said a month and a half ago, so that was what, October? Okay. 6, okay. And, do you have other children?
Yeah, I have a younger son. He's 2.
Okay, and his name is?
Santana.
Santana? S-A-N-T-A-N-A? S-A-N-T-A-N-A? Oh, okay. You said he's 2? Okay, and how old is Xavier?
10.
He's 10 years old. And those are the only 2 children you have?
Yes.
Okay, is the father with you?
No.
No, okay. Is he around? Is he, in the children's lives?
No, he's not. I have no clue where he is.
Okay, and sometimes I just can't spell, I'm sorry. Okay, now some of these questions I'm going to ask and may seem a little harsh to you, but there's things that we have to ask, and if it's something that you don't want to reveal to me, just let me know. We can come back to it later. Okay. Now, how long have you been in Winston-Salem?
About a year and a half.
Okay, and where are you from?
Richmond, Virginia.
Okay. All right. And what brings you to Winston?
I followed my son's father down here. We moved down here together because he got a good job.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, can I ask you, was a domestic violence involved in it? No domestic violence? Okay. Do you drink? You drink? Okay. And how often do you drink?
Just occasionally when I go out.
Okay. Now, you say when you go out, how often do you go out?
Maybe once or twice a month.
Once or twice a month. Okay. Do you use drugs?
Aspirin.
Illegal drugs?
No,
Okay.
ma'am.
No illegal drugs? Okay. Okay. All right. Now, are you employed? Okay. Where are you employed at?
At the hospital.
Which one?
Beside.
And you've been there ever since you moved here to Winston?
No, I started at Big Lots and
Okay. And how many hours per week do you average at Beside?
between 25 and 30.
30. Okay. Okay. And how much do you make an hour?
$8.
$8. And there a reason that you can't make more hours, full-time hours?
I don't have child.
No childcare? Okay. If we were to do childcare, you think you can pull in some more hours?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, okay. Okay, so childcare is an issue. Okay. Okay, and let me ask you something about the reason that you lost your place. It's because when he left that, he took his half of the money and you couldn't manage. Okay.
Yeah, we were splitting everything.
You were splitting everything. So, but if you did increase your hours at work, you would be able to manage
Yeah, it would have to be a lower rent, but yeah.
a lower rent. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do, what do you think we should do?
Well, I would like to get out of the car.
Get out of the car, and I think that's the first thing we should do as well. Okay, so we're gonna say housing. Okay, what about budgeting? Did you use a budget?
No, not really.
Well, let me see, when he left, how did you manage to keep it going this long?
Pay people here, pay them there.
As they say, rob Peter, pay Paul situation. Okay. So you think you'd be interested in counseling and budgeting?
Yeah.
Learn how to do a budget. Okay. Let me ask you, how far did you go in school?
2 years.
2 years.
College.
Okay. Okay. And what was your major?
Nursing.
Okay. You think you want to go back to school?
Eventually, yeah.
Okay. So first thing we're going to work on is your housing, and then we're going to work on a budget as well. But in the meantime, we're also going to try to increase your hours. So we're going to do some daycare assistance for you. Okay. So who was keeping your children when you work weekends?
My friend's mom.
Okay, so you did have outside help.
Yeah.
Are you affiliated with any church? Do you have a church family and friends? Okay, it's just basically that friend that you really depend on? Okay, so, well, we need to change this. We're going to do housing and do some daycare assistance for you for a while, okay? So I think we'll be able to do 6 months of free daycare for you. And then once that up, you'll probably have a little parent fee. Okay. So we're going to work on that. In the meantime, I'm going to see about getting you some transitional housing, okay? But I'm going to go over this real quick, what we offer, okay? And we also do transitional housing, wage progressions, which we're going to work on getting you either a raise or more hours, okay? Or both if we can, okay? But vocational education, we're going to try to get you back in school so you can finish your degree, because that will help out a lot, okay? And child care assistance, we definitely need that, okay? Okay, so I'm going to give you my card, or I'm giving you my card, okay? Make sure you keep up with it. In the meantime, I'm going to give you this list, and this is a list of apartments that's income-based. I'm going to also call some, okay? So if I find one before you, I will contact you. But in the meantime, I'm going to send you to a shelter. You open to going to a shelter until we find you a housing?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to write down this number and give you this address and give it to you, okay? All right. Let's see what that number is. Okay, and I'm going to give you the number. And ask for, let's see, Mr. I think his name is Styles. Okay, so you can give him a call, and he's going to be expecting you, okay?
Okay.
And in the meantime, if you feel free that you want to look for an apartment, you go ahead, and I'm going to look in the meantime, okay? Okay, all right. Thank you, and it was nice meeting you.
You too.
All right, you have a good day.
Thank you.
You'll be welcome. Hi, Mister. How you doing? It's been a while. Come on in. How's it going?
It's going really good.
Well, that's good. So is everything working out okay? I heard you got you an apartment.
Yes, ma'am.
And you were able to increase your hours because you chose a daycare?
Yep.
Well, that's good. That's good. So is there anything else I can help you with?
No, Thank you.
Are you ready to start those school classes?
Not yet,
Not
but
yet?
yeah, when we get a little bit more settled, then I'm gonna come back for help with that.
Okay. Let me ask you something. How many hours are you averaging now?
40.
You're full-time?
Mm-hmm.
So you have health insurance as well?
Yep.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful.
God is awesome.
That's great. That's great. And Santana is doing okay in
Mhm.
daycare?
Yep.
What about this Xavier?
He's doing good.
He's doing good in
Yeah.
school?
Mhm.
So everything did work out?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Now, they say that you did well with your budgeting classes. You're on track and everything. You got your little savings.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful.
Yep.
Okay, so for right now, we're doing good. We're on track for what we had planned for you.
Okay.
Okay? You have my card. If something should come up, feel free to give me a call, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank
Thank
you.
you.
And you have a good day.
You too.
All righty.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.